The human chessboard. The next game that we could end up seeing being played is, again, based on another piece of artwork that was on the wall in the holding area where the players were contained. This piece of art was on the center of the wall and opposite where the soldiers entered. This is a slightly more difficult one to determine because there's not really much to it. But what we do have are squares that alternate between black and white, almost like a chessboard or a checkers or drafts board, depending on where you're from and what you call it. Along with the squares, there appears to be a few upside-down crosses that are on the board. In fact, it actually looks like there are two boards, and it's being mirrored from the bottom onto the top. All of the crosses seem to be on the black squares, and the crosses actually look like they're gravestones, as they all seem to be at the top of the center of the squares. I wonder if it could be chess, or if it could be an entirely different game completely. Almost a game where if the players end up on the black squares, then they could end up being eliminated and killed from the game, hence why there are crucifixes on them. I think this game could be played in a couple of different ways. We could well see it being played like human chess, and each person on the board could represent a chess piece and only move in the way that they do, almost taking inspiration from Harry Potter. There would most likely be one player at each end that's in charge, and they'd get to dictate where people go, or each team could need to work collectively as a group in order to come to the decision of the move. Then if a player acting as a piece gets taken by the opposing side, then they could be eliminated from the game and killed instantly by a soldier. Then if a player acting as a piece gets taken by the opposing side, then they could be eliminated from the game and killed instantly by a soldier.